Alfie, many congratulations. That's your 50th goal for Cheltenham Town. Were you aware of that?
No, I wasn't. No, I think the only most important thing was to get out there on the pitch today. Had a good week and just wanted to play. Been itching to play for weeks. The gaffer kept saying to me on the pitch, "You're all right." I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Leave me on. It's just good to be back out there with the lads, and performance like that from everyone is brilliant, and we take the 3 points."
How frustrating has it been to have a spell by the sidelines?
Yeah, it's horrible. The physios probably hate me. I try and move fast. I say to the physios all the time, "Come on, let's get out there on the grass," and they're like, "No, come on, you got to just listen to us." But that's the way I am. I don't. No one wants to be injured. You want to be out there with the boys and playing week in, week out, and enjoying what we do. So it's nice to get back out there and get a goal, 3 points. It's a great weekend.
And you came back a little bit ahead of schedule, didn't you, in terms of what was originally said?
Yeah, I think obviously the FA Cup game was the 5th week. We were sort of planning 8 to 10 weeks. But in my head, I knew I was going to be quicker. I just had a feeling I would get back as quick as I possibly can.
Is there a danger when you're so driven like you and you want to get back that you overdo it in your rehab?
Yeah, definitely. That's why my back's probably stiffened up today. But like I say, we do this job for a living. You don't want to be sat in a physio room, so I think the best way you can sort of have that mentality of getting back, doing a rehab as properly as you can, but get back out on the green stuff and doing what you love.
And your back's okay, is it?
Yeah, back's fine. Just a little bit stiff now, but listen, not playing sort of any football for 7 weeks, having a little setback with the ankle against Ipswich. It's the club have managed me brilliant. The physios have been superb with me. So you get these little things when you haven't played the game. It's a fast game. It's physical. But yeah, it's a nice little day off tomorrow. Let the back settle and come back in Monday and we go again.
And are these type of victories extra special when you know you battled away so hard to get them?
I think it started against Ipswich. I think that's where it starts. I think the mentality of the lads, how they went into the Ipswich game, and we set our standards then, and we know what we can do, and that was sort of what we were saying all week preparing for this game. We want that performance every week as they did against Ipswich, probably the best team in the league. So let's do it every day in training and building up sort of to this game, and it's been superb this week, and you see it out there on the pitch today, and that's all we can ask for.
Clearly, you were here last season where there were a lot of goals going in at one end and a lot of goals going in at the other end. Why is it slightly different this season?
Probably having that mentality. It's another clean sheet for us today. Marcus has come in and took the defenders and the goalkeepers, and what he does is brilliant, and the way that he speaks to us and sort of drives it into us, and maybe that's something we needed. But it's the mentality of not conceding, and let's try and be ruthless in that end as well.
Clearly, last home game was a huge disappointment, but 2 performances on the back of that to put paid to any signs that the players don't care or the fans, we're getting on your back. Yeah,
listen, it comes with the job that we do. We know what the fans want, and I've said it before plenty of times. They pay their hard money to come week in, week out to watch us, and listen, we try. We don't mean to lose. We don't mean to have poor performances, but it's football. We're not robots. We're humans. But I think they know that we stick together and give it our all, and I think that showed against, like I say, Ipswich, and today. The FA Cup is, unfortunately, it's one of them. you play them type of teams and you get beat, or you go and beat them 6-7-0. The FA Cup, anyone can win. It's crazy, and like I say, it's probably one of the best cups to play in this country. So yeah, and we work hard. We do try and give everything we can for the fans, and 3 points today, like I say, was probably sending our mum happy.
Let's finish where we started, which is the fact that you've now scored 50 goals in all competitions for Cheltenham. That must be something that makes you really proud. Not many players these days score 50 goals for one club.
Yeah, it's nice, and that's why I wanted to get back out there. I like to score goals. I like to be sort of that lad that runs around, and I try and cheer the fans up. I try and do as much as I can to get the fans on on top, and yeah, I just want to keep scoring goals. It's probably the best feeling. Probably shouldn't say this, but it's because I've got kids. But yeah, no, it's the best feeling when you score a goal, and I'll probably do about 8 different celebrations in one goal. But I just love scoring goals, and I just enjoy it.